turnovers. We move the ball, but you turn the ball over 4 times. A good close game can get lopsided in a hurry on you, and that's what happened a week away several times, and they kept to see what they could do tonight. It's the Panthers and the Panthers coming up from Buckeye here on 446 Sports.
Tasty toppings.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving? Especially the trusted eye care team at Wallace
Overwhelming to help you.
Anything award related. Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on a special guest up here. Name this young man Mr. Everything because he did it all on the field, but he's a good young man. The coin toss out there. Who we got out there, Xander? Who's at midfield for us? And that a good one, I might add.
Oh, he's very.
Did you? Now he came in while you were still here last year.
Yep. So what Coach wanted to do, he wanted to give him as many reps as, and he has
in the field. So what was it like working with him last year? Was he like real receptive to what you were trying? Thunderstruck a lot. We know there's a lot.
Yes, sir.
That's always been one of my favorite. Polk that's on the roster here. He's just a sophomore.
Yes, sir.
We're playing wide out. So as far as our depth this year, how many guys are going both? And we're going to see our lead this team. He's a junior, but this is only his 3rd game of his football career. Can make him on one-on-one when you're running at you.
Yes, sir.
Here comes another run to Burlew. He's into the secondary, and he's down to the 31. To stop.
Yes, sir.
He gets one little seal block. He's in there.
He has definitely improved since last year.
Burlew, as a sophomore, he still had a solid season once he came in.
Yes,
and
sir.
And I think he came in kind of because the injuries were Panther.
Our mobile, things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7.
to cataract and glaucoma evaluations. Call Wallace Eye.
Points of the game, just a few.
Right down by Jeff.
Everybody out here since he hadn't seen in a while.
Yes, sir. Him and Coach Wood brought a different energy in for the defense.
So were you up in Natchitoches last year at the game, or last week at the game?
Yes, I was.
So what were your thoughts?
They dropped their heads pretty bad, and I think that's something Coach Max will take over that play.
It is 1st and goal just outside the 10. Swarmed in the backfield, drop from
Outside linebacker.
The line got a push there, and the linebacker Stanley came in there and dropped. So Stanley was your backup last year, correct?
Well, yes, sir, until our other safety got hurt.
6-0 is our score. We had a missed extra. Didn't go 90 yards.
He's having a great game already.
12-0.
Last year.
You came close.
Yes, sir.
You had one called back, if I recall right. You
Yes,
had
sir.
one, and then it was like nothing. 8:07 left.
And use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are.
Your valuation needs, give me.
Wow, they've got it turned up here at Buckeye.
Yes, sir.
I was on the. No, you're not going to use that against them? No. Now they'll get better. You know, it's soccer. Yeah,
Yes,
I can see that. You're learning all kinds of different. My daughter played soccer for I think 1 year, and every time she'd see us with the camera, she'd have to stop and whatnot.
To turn their dream into a reality. It's the #1 sport.
7:55 left to go here in the first quarter. And he spun around at the 32. That was a new play. I've never seen that one before.
Yes, sir. And look, they're going again. They're subbing Jesse out, and they're going.
I don't think I've seen that on the practice huddle film this year, but I have not watched it as close as I did last year. They're going to run the same formation again, except everybody shift to the right. 46-12 is our score coming out of the water break. 1st and 10. Twins right. They're going to bring a man in motion across the formation. And it hit him. The snap hit Bryce Ward. And didn't have the timing right on that one.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that would be a tough play to pull off Trying to snap it directly to a receiver in motion coming across the
Yes, sir.
formation. Yep, they're going to say he's right at the 10. So 1st and goal, Buckeye knocking on the door again.
Looks like he might start handing it more.
What a hard job.
You can do good. Everyone's relying on the coaches. That's
Yeah. Plus, you've got to be Debbie Downer all the time.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you've got to look for those little.
America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone.
All right, we're about ready to start the second half tonight. All Buckeye, and this one 59-12. As we get set to start the second half. Ball is on the tee. Here we go. End over end kick. Going to be taken at 35, 40, and net dropped at the 40. 9-yard carry.
I definitely think they're getting their game back on.
Don't quit.
Ty
About a
Curtis.
3 loss. I tell you what, who was that? Ty Curtis? Yeah.
He's having a good game.
Ty came out of there pumped up. 10:29 left to go here in this third quarter as the clock continues to run. I don't know if we've got a running clock yet or not. I haven't had an opportunity for a stop clock yet.
Yes, sir.
2nd down and 11 for Pine Prairie. Hand off straight ahead, and he gets over the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Where he's met by a host of Panthers again.
Looks like I see some new people in here this time.
Look to be like number 8, Ty Curtis.
Gonna get some young guys in there, get them some reps.
Yes, sir. Number 23, I think that's Ethan Glaze, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Ethan Glaze, he's actually a senior.
Yes, sir.
Getting to play some. 3rd down and 6 to go now for Pine Prairie.
Looks like they might try to get on one-on-one route with number 2 over here.
It off. He's going to have 1st down. And he's still going. Gets down to the came over.
Early on in the third quarter.
Looks like Pine
8:54.
Prairie's running the ball.
Pine Prairie with a run down to the 31. 2nd and 6, 4-yard carry for Pine Prairie. Down to the 31-yard line.
I wonder if Pine Prairie's just going to keep handing the ball off or they're going to take a deep shot.
Comes out in the eye once again. 2nd down and a long.
Well, I think with this run game, the way they're doing, they're getting a little momentum.
Yes, sir.
And a little confidence, maybe. 28-yard line now, the line of scrimmage after a short gain. So maybe their coach is just looking for positives. Hey, the running game's kind of working, so let's
keep going.
Keep going and get them some positives.
Yes, sir.
7:56 left here in the third. 3rd down and 4.
Something Coach Wood hyped up last year was 3rd downs. That's big. He said you got to keep the energy up.
Well, how many times, like I guess early on in the season, did we see 3rd and longs that were turned into 1st downs? And boy, that just kills your momentum. You
Yes,
get them
sir.
for 3 downs, and then you let them off the hook.
Then you got another 3 plays.
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
And
someone's down.
you do that a few times during the game, and that'll frustrate a defense quickly.
Yes, sir.
The clock is continuing to run, so I guess we do have a running clock going because the player was down on the field. 4th down and short. Maybe that's what the ref said. Hey, you're not going to stop the clock getting hurt.
Yes, sir.
just FYI. Oh, okay, I'm fine then.
Takes a snap to his up back. He's met very quickly.
See a lot of that.
Yes, sir. They went for it on 4th down. I think they got it.
1st and 10 now for Pine Prairie. Clock continues to run. We're under 7 minutes to go in the third in a 59-12 ball game.
They're doing good. Buckeyes definitely showing what they got this game.
Well, and the thing is, like you were saying a few minutes ago, you got to keep that intensity up. You
Yes, sir. You start letting off, you
Yeah.
see that score start going up, and then
Don't
you
even
get
look
worried.
at that scoreboard.
Yes, sir.
And Prairie breaks the huddle here, comes out in the eye once again, first down and 10.
The defense, I think they're going to keep doing this, and then the defense is going to realize, and then they're going to throw a deep ball.
And they do a good job of shoving him out of bounds. Oh, that was kind of close to maybe getting a penalty over there.
Yes, sir. It's like a 2-yard gain, 3-yard.
He goes out of bounds. Clock just continues to run, though. We are under a running clock in the 59-12 ball game.
Prairie trying to find a way to get the ball moving here against that Panther defense.
Yeah, we passed the water break time. They're not calling it.
Yes, sir.
They have agreed to a running clock, and so we'll just run out the final 17 minutes in this ball game.
And we have an official stoppage on the field.
Now they got a water break.
She called that.
Okay, well, water break time, 59-12, Buckeye.
There was a huge assembly, and then he came to the gym and he announced it.
I would like to honor a warrior that is right here.
I was diagnosed with Wilms tumor kidney cancer.
Colin McGee. We're going to fly you and your family to Universal Studios in Los Angeles to meet Adam Levine. Yes.
Got there, and then we went to Santa Monica Pier, and the water felt good, and I found a bunch of cool rocks, and then we went to The Voice the next day. I got to meet Adam Levine after the show, which was amazing.
I'm Bob Giles, and I believe every business should give back. Join me at gilesgivesback.com.
It is a beautiful place. Welcome back. 5:40 left to go in the third quarter. And Buckeye in control. They did stop it for the water break. And once again, my other half was right. One of these days, Xander said, we need to get her a mic. I said, she'll take over the broadcast. We don't want... I'm just kidding. Not really.
Uh-oh, flag.
Got flags flying, second down. Offsides on the defense.
Oh, someone's talking because Buckeye is getting pretty mad.
Second and long, you got a whole lot.
5:31 left to go in the third. Pine Prairie has moved the ball down to the about the 17-yard line now.
We definitely got a good crowd still here after the second half.
Yeah. Everybody's just enjoying the night, visiting.
It's a good game to watch. I'm ready for next week.
Homecoming here at Buckeye next week.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there's a lot of penetration here. The flags fly yet again here.
Somebody moved early there.
Offsides again.
And we have an offside charge against the Panthers yet again. That's going to walk off some more yards there for the Panthers.
That's going to be a first down.
First down after the penalty.
So Vidalia's here next week, and
that's going to be a good game.
Going to be a good game. Got a little payback to get there.
Yes, sir.
Vidalia. And then the Panthers go on the road to Grant, and then across town over to the Alexandria side to play Bolton. Back home against Bunkie. Talk about a game where there's some payback coming.
Oh, touchdown.
And there's a touchdown by Pine Prairie.
Way into the end zone there for the Pine Prairie touchdown. That's going to make the score 59-18 in the Buckeye favor. There's 4 minutes and 42 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
So they have anything good to eat down in the concession stand?
I got me some cheese sticks and nachos.
You got some good stuff?
Yes, sir.
I think the last thing I ate before we got here and we had a hot dog is we ate breakfast at the airport in Houston this morning.
And Pine Prairie breaks the huddle. Looks like
yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I formation yet again. Quarterback takes a snap.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's met quickly
Fumble.
by Hope.
That's not going anywhere.
Nope.
59-18, Pine Prairie puts another score on the board here late in the third quarter.
I'm Jason Hall with Farm Bureau Insurance. Did you know that September is Life Insurance Awareness Month? Our team is here to educate about life insurance and help you make the right coverage choices with the right agent this month and every month. Taking care of your family can be simple and something you can do today. There's no better time than now to learn how life insurance can protect your family's financial security. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car, so talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
.312 left to go here in the third quarter.
It's
Buckeye,
neat how he sets that ball up for kickoff.
59-12. He's got it kind of spun backwards, doesn't he?
Yes, sir.
Fielded at the 30, 35, over to 40, 45.
Oh, he's got a good kickoff.
Ethan Glaze gets down inside
The 40.
Pine Prairie territory all the way down to the 39-yard line. Got a Panther down at the 40 over here, Pine Prairie Panther. There goes those cramps kicking in.
Yes, sir. They want that time to
Yep.
stop. Oh, and I think they did get it.
2:34. We'll just take a timeout with them. 2:34 left to go here in the third quarter.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
That's a big game there for the Panther run game.
That was a good run by number 18.
It was Mateo Sutter, who's a sophomore.
That's a new player. I'd never heard of him.
33-yard line now, the line of scrimmage. Here's a handoff.
Starters.
Yeah. Let these guys rest a little bit. Yep, Jim Burlew is over on the sideline. He's out there. No, they've got
Caden Grimmett.
Yeah, Caden Grimmett, the sophomore.
I've definitely seen him improve since last year.
Action.
He got some last week, actually. He looked pretty good.
There's a run by Mateo.
And cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a...
Get some of these.
You're going to throw the ball here. I honestly do.
As big of a competitor as you are, when you went out in situations like this, that was a very good defense, yeah. I mean, he put it back there where it would have been hard to intercept that.
Yes, sir. That was a good throw. Definitely seen him improve since last year.
That was Aiden Warner, the junior, who was back there. And what I liked about that play is how Aiden picked up the ball after the play and then sprinted to the side.
Banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today. Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to deposit a check. Download our mobile app today.
Employee relocation or changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Cold. It's miserable.
4th and long for the Buckeye Panthers.
Welcome back. Just, I don't know who's going to be doing the game next week because we're going to be going down and doing some tailgating at the Arkansas LSU game.
He likes Arkansas.
Yeah, listen to this broadcast. I get it all the time. That's
Yes,
all
sir.
right. I still wave my flag.
Yes, sir.
We will not go quietly into the night.
I'm not from here, so I'm actually from North Carolina, South Carolina area.
Oh, really?
yes,
So
sir.
you're a Gamecock fan?
Mm-mm. I don't like either one of them.
You have fully adopted the LSU Tigers.
I
since
like
you moved
Oregon
here.
a lot. Oregon.
Oh, the Oregon Ducks. That's where my dad is from.
Really?
And his family is all from out there. So.
And the Texas Longhorns, them two,
Oh,
they're
no.
really
Okay.
close.
Xander, this has been fun. You got to go. Sorry, Dave.
They're
Sorry,
really
bud. Our friendship just ended. I thought things were going so well up until that point right there.
Texas beat Alabama the other day. That was great.
Okay, I got to admit, seeing Bama fall is pretty nice. I mean,
oh, that was a good run.
Here comes a run off the right
Ooh.
side, and he gets out of the 20 to the 24-yard line. But the problem is now is all these, we're going to hear nothing but these Texas fans saying, we're back,
Yeah.
we're ready to compete again.
That's kind of like the Cowboys in NFL. they're so good they get to the playoffs and they shut down.
And their fans are the most obnoxious fans
Yes,
ever.
sir.
With all due respect to all my friends that are Cowboy fans.
Yes, sir. Do you like the Saints since you?
I do a little bit. I'm actually a Miami Dolphins fan in the NFL. I grew up in that Dan Marino
Yes, sir.
era, you know.
I like the Vikings.
Like to watch Vikings. I like the underdog team.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
like the Browns. If the Browns are playing, I'm probably going to be rooting
Yes.
for them, you know.
I like how since Joe Burrow went to the Bengals, now all the fans like LSU, they're like, oh, if the Saints ain't winning,
college.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to be second down. Clock is running now. 9 minutes to go in this one. Buckeye is going to go on to 2-1 after this one as Videga's coming to town next week for homecoming.
That's going to be a good game.
So any thoughts? Have you seen anything at all on Videga this
No,
year?
sir.
Watched anything on Huddle about him?
No, sir, not yet.
I'll have to pull that up. And we will definitely be here in spirit. However.
Yes, sir.
We've grown quite fond of Coach Ben and this program over here and the folks over here.
Yes, sir. I was so excited when Coach said that he's gonna have y'all come over here, and like everything he was doing was just good. Like it brought so much more to Buckeye.
8:25, and you know there's some nights we're still new trying to get the streaming thing working because we'll go home tonight. We'll upload the game again.
Yeah.
So anybody can go watch it the next morning and watch it back. And
I watch every one of them.
we go home after the game and usually put it up on our big TV
Yes,
and
sir.
sit and watch it.
That's what my family from South and North Carolina. That's what.
Ben just puts his head down. You know, and some games kind of wore down in that second
Yes, sir.
half, you know, especially guys like you that were going both ways.
That's something new I see. There's really not that many people going both ways this year. Like Gage Vircher, he was a good defense and offensive lineman, but I only seen him in offense mainly.
Well, I mean, last year
It was all of
they
it.
were playing on both sides.
And then at the end of
And
the
then
year,
by the end of the year, it's all hands on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Coach Wood said he wished he wouldn't have done that because we didn't have that many people with the like Braden Bellegarde last year.
Yeah.
Coach wish he
Bellegarde
would
was a mover.
Yes, sir.
A road grader.
He's actually hit. I got a little bit. No.
Yeah, tonight. So, at this point of the game, Xander,
Yes, sir.
who would you say is our player of the game?
Adam did really well, and Jim Burlew also did really well. So many great players this game, it's hard to pick, but Cole Vircher, he'd probably be my pick because he did really well off the edge and got an interception, blocked some punts.
He was all over the place.
Yes,
tonight,
sir.
Vircher was. You know, it was very encouraging watching Adam Brodnax kind of grow up before our eyes a little bit.
Yes, sir. He got out of his comfort zone. And
Yeah.
he went.
Because he seemed a little stiff, which, you know, that's understandable, playing
Yes,
your
sir.
first few games as a starter, but it's like he kind of hesitated.
So I'd probably say Adam Brodnax.
Definitely be a runner-up.
Yes, sir.
You know, we can name two people.
3.
2-yard line.
That was a great throw and catch up on Prairie.
Great job by that receiver.
Yes, sir.
Keeping his eyes on the ball and pulling it in.
Yes, sir. That was a great catch.
So Prairie here just at the goal line, looking to make a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter.
.3:15 left to go in the ball game. Prairie is knocking at the door again.
Yes, sir. They're not giving up. That's what I like.
Yeah, that's one thing we saw from these guys last year. They just refuse to quit.
Yes, sir.
Our scoreboard throughout the game is brought to you by Wallace Eye Associates. It's the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard, and we're going to add some more points to it because Prairie just scored again.
And he is. He had just enough yards there for the touchdown. Prairie tacks on another 6 points there.
So it's 59-24 now, our score.
That'll make the score 59.
We got the Southern Air cool play of the game coming up after the game. Now, of all the good plays we saw in that first half, that's another tough one, isn't it?
I'd probably say that pick six by Jim Burley. That was a great play.
Oh, yeah. Plus, it's something you never accomplished.
Yes, sir.
And now you're jealous. All right, 2-point conversion's good, and that makes the score 59-26. Buckeye still with the big lead, and the clock continues to run, and they're just going to run this clock on down. So our Southern Air cool play of the game is going to be a 90-yard interception return for a touchdown by Jim Burlew in the first quarter of play. And you talk about some patient running.
Yes, sir.
And that was the most impressive part of that. Now, when you weren't a very patient runner.
Sir.
You were I'm just going to get there as fast as I can.
I seen a hole. I just hit it. 100
Whatever
miles an
happens,
hour.
happens.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes it was you getting spun around in the air. Sometimes it was you knocking a defender on his tail.
Yes, sir. I remember catching an interception on St. Mary, and that guy just grabbed me by my like neck almost and just slung me. I was like, oh, that was different. This might be one of the final plays of the game.
I believe so, because they're just going to let the clock run on down. We're under a minute now. Prairie is going to, they're going to have to kick it.
And then they'll probably take a knee.
Great game for Buckeye tonight. Our Southern Air cool play of the game being that 91-yard touchdown return by Jim Burlew, a pick six.
Oh.
Burlew had a great ball game.
Oh.
Here comes one. He breaks it. He's into the secondary.
Gone.
He is gone.
He's gone.
Brady Duzant. He's just a freshman. No, that's Ethan Glaze. I'm sorry. Ethan Glaze, number 23. He's a senior.
Final play of the game. He took it all the way.
What a run. That was a pretty cool play.
Yes, sir. Now that makes you wonder.
Right?
That's tough.
65-26. We're going to stick with that pick six.
Yes, sir. That was a good pick.
As good as that play was just then, the play by Burlew, the patient running
yes, sir.
of him to make that interception and then to wait for his guys to get in front of him and kind of form a wall to seal off and get him outside.
Wait, what is going on? Are they going for
it? It appears so.
Are they just ending the game?
Coach is trying to get he's like, I think the refs no, they have to try for the extra point. Ben's determined he wants to work on this 2-point play. And he's even going to call a timeout to talk about it, even though the game is over.
Wait, what is going on?
I think
Wait, I don't think that's the game.
No, they have to attempt the extra point after a touchdown.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, they have to be able to run the free play.
Coach is making a play.
Yeah.
He said, I don't want the field goal.
And coach is even like, hey, ref, we've got one more play.
Yes, sir.
Let me coach my team. They're going to try for 2. I love it. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Because we got a sophomore quarterback in there, Caden Grimmett, who's going to be the guy who has the reins next. High snap, ball's fumbled.
Wait.
He picks it up, Now he throws it into the end zone. Got it!
He got it!
He got it! Aiden Warner finds the football.
That was a very creative play, honestly.
That was awesome. 67-26, our final score here tonight. Some fun here at the end, as Coach Ben was determined he was going to work on that two-point play with his young quarterback. Well, the things we took from tonight's game, what did you take out the most from this game tonight, Xander?
I loved how much courage Pine Prairie had, honestly, because they didn't give up no matter what. They just kept pushing, and I love how coaches taught the offensive line to go. Like last year, they was good, but they slowed down as the game went on. Buckeyes line this year did not slow down.
A lot of conditioning that's gone into that to get those guys a little
and I love how he subs
shape.
out each receiver after every play. Like he throws the ball deep, new receiver in, and they know exactly what's going on. Like last year, people was confused when coach would call the plays. Now they know. Like they're on it.
It was a fun game to watch. I think the biggest takeaway from tonight's game and the thing that I think should give fans the most excitement is Adam Broadnax and how he grew up right in front of our eyes.
Yes, sir.
He ran for a touchdown tonight, threw for a touchdown, and you could just see his confidence growing.
Yes, sir.
So fun game tonight. Big win for the Panthers, 67-26. Our final score. Xander, it's been so much fun having you up here, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
We're gonna work on seeing if we can get you with whoever's going to be doing the game next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And get those grades up. I know you're going to do great in the future.
Yes, sir.
No question about that. All right, everybody. Our final score tonight: 67-26. Buckeye wins over Pine Prairie for Kimberly.